It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
I'm Brandon Jones, host of the Teen Mental Health podcast, It Is Not Your Fault.
And I'm Lambert Fisher, family therapist and host of the Diversity Dude podcast.
We're not always going to be all right, and that's what makes us human. Often, when we're in pain or even thinking of suicide, we may not want others to know, but you'll feel better if you talk to someone. And you can do that safely and anonymously.
We can recognize when loved ones are not okay. They bottle up, they isolate, they're angry.
That's why we want you to know about 988 Minnesota Lifeline for someone you're worried about or even yourself.
Anyone with an emotional or mental health related need can call, chat, or text 988 for free, confidential support. You can connect with 988 to discuss difficulty with money, relationships, anxiety, your job, concerns about drug or alcohol use, grief support, figuring out your identity, and more.
You don't even have to identify yourself or the person you're calling about, and no insurance is needed.
988 is available 24/7 year-round and can interpret in more than 200 languages.
So take a brave step. Call or text 988.
Or chat at 988lifeline.org. You don't have to do this alone.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
She Yvette and I'm Tina.
And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Look, we switch it up a little bit.
Hey,
Yvette.
Hey, Yvette. Hey,
Hi.
Tina.
Hi, how's it going? What's going on in the world of travel, girls? Boy, did y'all see that the Hilton, the Hyatt, they all on strike. The
I
Hilton,
saw
the
that
Hyatt,
today.
the
No, I did
Marriott,
see
they
that.
said
Yeah.
they want their money. Where is my money?
So are there deals? That's my question. Did you see whether there's deals now with them since they're
I don't think it's
striking?
gonna be a deal because then if they
Well,
striking,
there
they
should
going
be
to
a few
charge us
people.
more.
There should be a few people there. I'm just saying that maybe we can get a deal out of this.
We might. I don't know. What's going on, Yvette? How was your vacation? Family vacation?
I'm trying to survive over here.
What happened? What happened?
Ooh. What's going on, Yvette? I think
I
Yvette
think
is
she's
without
in the middle of a
power.
storm.
I
So we're
apologize.
gonna
My
be
connection
talking.
is not too good.
Oh well, just whenever you start talking, we'll stop. But did you see that there was a pilot, a Frontier pilot in Houston, got arrested, so they had to cancel the flight.
That's old news.
This is a different one.
Okay, Yvette's gone, Tina.
We'll get her back. Brian will bring her back in for us. Hopefully she.
And what else is going on in travel? I see that there's some deals they're saying, like there's European deals for the fall. I know it's a little cooler over there at that time, but I think that people can possibly get deals there. And then maybe right before the holidays, there may be some deals that people can get.
Yeah. We got all kind of technical things going on here today, don't we? I don't don't know. I'm pretty sure, but you know what? What I've realized, like, I'm going to Brazil tomorrow,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
we're kind of, it's the winter. It's considered like going
Oh,
into
really? I didn't know
their
that.
opposite. So they're kind of
Okay.
opposite. But winter for them, it's still gonna be like 70, 80, and someday, one day, it
Okay.
may even be 90. But I
Okay.
think it'll be a little cooler, but I don't think it's like the extreme winter time like it's been.
Have
So,
you done anything to, like, prepare for that? Like, have you looked at any, have you gotten your I know you've gotten your hotel and
yeah,
everything, but what about tickets? Did you get tickets to the game?
got tickets to the game.
Okay,
And they
uh-huh.
did finally drop down,
Okay, well, that's a good.
somewhat reasonable, I'll say.
Okay. Okay.
And I found some activities that I think I may want to
Okay.
do.
Alright,
But
what
I'm
activities are you thinking about?
well, so this is where I'm going. Sao Paulo,
Okay.
is
Mhm.
kind of like the business area.
Okay.
So it's kind of a lot of museums, a lot of natural
Okay.
reserve parks.
Mhm.
There's some wine tours.
Okay.
There's a
Alright.
lot of they would like you to do a lot of kind of trying out these different foods because it's kind of like this melting pot of where
Okay.
people have come from Portugal
Okay.
and Japan. So they want you to try the food, and
Wow,
so
okay.
kind of like that. So I'll probably definitely do a lot of that, and
Okay.
from for the most part, do a lot of the crime apparently is like horrendous there.
Really?
I've been watching, and most of it is watch your back, hold your bag, don't take your cell phone out in public.
Mm.
So it's very much a
Somewhere where you
place.
gotta keep your head on the swizzle.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, they're saying don't be like walking around with your phone in your hand. They
Mm.
have a lot of cell phone laws too, which I do
Wow,
also,
okay.
social media type law. So you can't be obviously like posting stuff on social media. So it's a quite a few interesting things
Did
that
you
I
get one
found.
of those bags where you can either it's kind of like a security type bag where you can have all of your valuables in? It's usually in the front of you, or you can get, like, the underwear where you or, like, boy shorts where you can, like, they put
Stick things in your
yeah,
pocket. Yeah,
mhm.
I have all that already, and I actually have a vest. I told you about I
Okay,
ordered these
mhm.
vests, and the vest is kind
Okay,
of like somewhat fashionable in a sense, but
okay,
but lots of pockets, lots of things on the inside pocket, and then also I have um for my workout gear, so I have a lot of
okay, mhm.
like leggings with
Leggings with
pockets, and
yeah,
then I have
mhm.
like those waistbands that have zippers that you can put
Okay,
your items in. So I'm gonna bring all of that, and
okay,
I'm really not going to. I had the weirdest thing. I even saw this lady posted on YouTube. She's sitting in her room, and the
okay.
scraper, the guy who cleaned the windows, he stuck his hand and slid open the window.
Wow, and stole her purse?
Well, no, she was sitting there working, and he couldn't see her because she was
Wow.
behind the opening of the window, or behind a curtain part, and she could just see the window slide, and she peeked out, and she was like, so what you doing?" And he had
People are
this.
doing everything now to it's crime is just
She
really out
was
of
on like the
control.
30th floor, or like
Wow.
and he
Wow.
was over there trying to get in her room. See, now you got me like I got my. I
Ah,
said, "Do you think I
and
can get a taser? You think I can take the taser?
no, don't take the taser
I
on the
gotta
air.
like it's just a little. It looked like a lipstick."
So what they'll do but when they scan it, then they're gonna say, "Okay, sorry, ma'am, you can't you can't get on this flight." So I'll leave that taser at home.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just keep your head on a
You
swizzle the
don't
way
think I
you
can
do.
bring a taser if it look.
I don't think so. I mean, I
I'm
would
gonna have to
check
look again.
you can check online, but I don't think so.
I don't want them
No.
to take it because I spent like about $40 for it. But I have like a just. It looks like a lipstick. It's a taser
Yeah,
and it's
I
also a
saw one of
flashlight.
those. Yeah.
I'm like I want to take it with me because I'm like I think I might have to tase somebody.
Uh, hopefully not though. Hopefully not. Hopefully you'll be in a good area where
I don't
there's
know if
not
it's
gonna be a lot of
I don't think
crime.
it's a I think because, when you go to certain countries, it may be a good area because apparently
Yeah.
this is like the tech area. This is the
Okay.
innovative place. This is like,
Business
the big
park
largest
area.
city.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they still have people who are, living, they're poor or they're on the streets or they are thieves. They just got people out there in the world they gonna see. They said no gold chains, don't wear any necklace,
Wow.
don't wear any earrings, no flashy nothing. So I didn't have to dumb it down, and I had to go pull out my rugged clothes, like like I'm a Aussie. I had to do like my outdoorsy stuff,
You know
girl.
what? I'll tell you one thing that I do think one of some of our past travels that we've done, we went to Bali. The people there didn't have a lot of money, but they were so kind
Yeah.
and nice, and the
But they
crime
had
was
religion in their life.
low.
They had some
And
type of
yes,
spirituality in it.
yes,
These
it
people
was
don't
really
have, I don't think they got that. I think they like y'all came out here and the whole focus was don't look like a tourist
yeah.
because
That's what
they
I
gonna get
hear.
you. They gonna
Yeah,
don't
that's
look like a
exactly
tourist.
that's exactly what I hear.
Yeah, so I think I'm prepared. One thing, it's things you got to keep thinking about, like the plugs. The outlets. They
Yeah.
use kind of those European type
Yeah.
outlets, so I have to keep that in mind. So
Okay.
I had to go back into my old repertoire and pull out all my old plugs. So it's just a lot of things. I'm excited, but I'm also kind of like, okay, what is this gonna be?
Have you gotten any battery packs? Because that's one travel hack that I was seeing a lot of people saying, especially when you go overseas, to have battery packs so that when you're out, you may be out all day long,
Uh huh.
and
Oh.
your phone goes down, so you'll have something to charge it back up with. And
Well,
then
like if I can't take my phone out, my phone gonna be in my bag, so I'm really not gonna be using it. I would keep it on
okay,
airplane.
so take it out sometimes and get some pictures. Get some pictures.
Yeah, okay, I get some pictures
You
because
gonna
I
have to
was
do you gotta do it quick. That's what you gotta do. Get your
girl.
picture
Look,
real
I'm
quick
gonna
and
be. You
go
remember
on.
last time that man in Chile was killed because he took a picture and there was some gang activity going on, and they thought he was taking pictures of them. So I'm gonna be real apprehensive about
So
what I'm doing.
you already letting the viewers know, the
There ain't gonna be
listeners
that many
know that
pictures.
there's not gonna be any oh,
Yeah, not that
that's sad,
many.
Tina. That's
Look, I pull some off. I pull some off of YouTube, and I snag some off somebody's Instagram page, and I share it. But I don't.
Mm-mm.
I'm like I don't. I'm like I'm gonna be watching my back the whole time. So
Well,
I don't know.
that's always good.
Yeah, I don't know. We lost Yvette, but maybe we can plug her in at some point
Hopefully so.
if she joins in. But I know,
Yeah,
it was a crazy. Oh, this was like one of the largest, or the, I don't know what you want to say, the biggest travel weekends that we just
it
had.
was.
And
It really
said
was.
that
Yeah.
everybody was gone
Yeah.
somewhere. So
And they
this is
said at the airports too, there was one of the largest amount of people flying through the airports that
yeah,
in several years.
no
Yeah.
parking. I mean, if
Yeah.
you didn't plan your parking almost a week
Yeah.
in advance, you didn't get parking.
Mm.
You probably had to Uber or ride share it over. So you had to plan. And if you were driving, gas prices went down, but they were
They
like
did.
the
And you know what?
roads were packed. It looked like
That's
a 5 o'clock traffic everywhere
That's
I was going.
that's why I think that so many people drove this year because the gas prices are down, so it's
Yeah,
more affordable to drive and, do a road trip versus flying, so,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But it's crazy. I mean, but the kids hope, maybe they're back in school, and maybe those prices will go down. Maybe those hotels, because of this strike, will go down. We'll
Hopefully,
see. We
yeah.
will see. We will see. I don't know.
'Cause
I'm
we gotta get in some more trips this year, I've been at home for a little
tired.
while, but
I'm tired.
you're trying to do too much, but
I can't.
I still wanna get in another trip or 2 this year,
Okay,
yeah.
let's get
Let's let's
some in.
move.
We'll get it done. But hey, we lost our middle
You did.
diva, but
We lost the E.
we gonna
Yeah.
pull her back in here. So go ahead, Jeanette.
Well, I didn't have anything else really to talk about with travel. Again, I'm trying to get some deals and looking for any kind of specials I can get for maybe sneak in another trip or two this year.
Hey, me too. I'll take a deal, but I don't know. Otherwise, I'm done. I
Because you've
see
done
you.
too much this year. That's why.
Yeah, I'm taking October off. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I'm Jeanette, and Yvette is having technical difficulties at this point.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
Mark your calendar for October 17th. That's Open House Day at Summit Academy OIC. And that's where your next career begins. In just 20 weeks, Summit Academy can prepare you to be a medical administrative assistant, IT specialist, carpenter, electrician, or financial services professional. These are good paying jobs in high demand in the Twin Cities. Summit Academy will not only prepare you for a job with advancement opportunities, they'll help you connect with employers and hiring managers. That's right, Summit Academy has a list of local employer partners ready and eager to hire Summit graduates. At the open house, you'll meet Summit instructors and staff. These incredible people will guide you through the entire process, from application to graduation. And if you're looking to earn your GED, Summit can help with that. Come to Summit Academy's open house, located at 235 Olson Memorial Highway in North Minneapolis. Find out more at saoic.org. And we'll see you October 17th from 3 to 5 p.m.
If you live in an older home, it may contain lead-based paint on walls, woodwork, and windows. Even more bad news, lead exposure can be dangerous to young children and impact their brain development. And now, the good news. Hennepin County will fix lead hazards in your home at no cost to you.
We were worried because of the paint in the windows in the bedroom. They were peeling and chipping, and we know that when paint peels and chips and it looks a certain way, that's possibly lead. We were worried for our children more so than anything.
Eligible homes can qualify for up to $15,000 in upgrades. You may even qualify for new energy-efficient windows. Don't worry, Hennepin County has a trusted list of pre-approved contractors. You won't even have to find companies with correct licenses or certifications.
I've just done a test and it's positive. So we know that this is lead-based paint, and then we know it's a hazard because it's creating dust every time this window moves and opens. And if you look in here, that's just full of lead paint chips.
You won't have to stay with your cousin while you're getting the lead out. Hennepin County even pays for you and your family to stay in a hotel while the work is underway. The last good news is how easy it is to apply. Just go to hennepin.us/lead control to get started.
I'm really happy with the program. We can go to bed knowing that our children are safe.
That's hennepin.us/lead control. Tell your friends about it.
I'm Brandon Jones, host of the Teen Mental Health Podcast, It Is Not Your Fault.
And I'm Lambert Fisher, family therapist and host of the Diversity Dude podcast.
We're not always going to be all right, and that's what makes us human. Often, when we're in pain or even thinking of suicide, we may not want others to know, but you'll feel better if you talk to someone, and you can do that safely and anonymously.
We can recognize when loved ones are not okay. They bottle up, they isolate, they're angry.
That's why we want you to know about 988 Minnesota Lifeline for someone you're worried about or even yourself.
Anyone with an emotional or mental health related need can call, chat, or text 988 for free, confidential support. You can connect with 988 to discuss difficulty with money, relationships, anxiety, your job, concerns about drug or alcohol use, grief support, figuring out your identity, and more.
You don't even have to identify yourself or the person you're calling about, and no insurance is needed.
988 is available 24/7 year-round and can interpret in more than 200 languages.
So take a brave step. Call or text 988.
Or chat at 988lifeline.org. You don't have to do this alone.
Are you the parent or guardian of an adult with autism? If your loved one has no restrictions through court order, then they are eligible to vote. And you can assist them in many ways. Some citizens with autism don't like unfamiliar places and activities. These voters might prefer to cast their ballot at an early voting center. Leading up to Election Day, these early voting centers are less busy and less likely to require waiting. Early voting centers are open all over Minnesota, and you can vote there right now. Or you can request an absentee ballot to vote by mail. That's right, eligible voters can cast their ballots without ever leaving home. On Election Day, curbside voting is another option to make voting easy and comfortable. election judges will bring a ballot directly to the vehicle with the person with a disability. Make a plan to support and assist your loved one with autism this election season so they can participate and exercise their precious right to vote. You can find out more at mnvotes.gov. That's mnvotes.gov.